Today we're going to be talking about some of our favorite restaurants in Salem, giving some shout outs to some local businesses. So if you are new here, before we get into it, we get calls, texts, and emails from people like you who are watching our videos and are relocating to our area all the time, and we absolutely love it. If that's you, if you are someone who is thinking about relocating to or buying or selling real estate in Salem, Oregon, or anywhere in the surrounding areas, feel free to reach out anytime. We'd love to work with you. I'll put our contact information in the description below.
Wow, dude. Today's show makes me excited, partly because I'm so hungry right now, but there's some actually... No, I haven't eaten lunch yet. I'm only running on coffee, so... This is fun, though, because I feel like Oregon, Salem specifically, we've been growing. They just put a brand new hotel down. It's a hotel, right?
Yeah. It hasn't opened it yet, but...
What's the name of it? I love the new name of it.
I know.
It was
a cute name. I can't...
Homestall?
No.
Anyways, there's going to be a really nice restaurant, most likely. I believe it's like a rooftop even. That's what I've heard. And condos will maybe be there as well. But there's been eateries happening all around us, and we've been having food carts happening. There's like 3 different food cart areas on each side of town, which is phenomenal. Do you have any actual restaurants, or are we just going to talk about them off the top of our head?
I have just a couple, and then I figured whatever else you have to add.
Oh, I love it. Okay. Yeah, because our taste buds are a little bit different too.
Very true. Very true. Okay. All right. So first... Cozy Taberna. You haven't been here yet.
I have not. I need to.
I hope I'm saying it right.
Date night.
Yes.
Coming soon.
So it's located in the alleyway, like behind Rudies Steakhouse downtown. It's really cute. It almost like doesn't feel like you're in Salem. I would say it's a little bit, expensive for Salem. If you're from somewhere else, it might not be expensive to you, but it's not in a way like you go to restaurants sometimes and you're like, well, I overpaid. It's not like expensive in a way where it's like not worth it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like it's like worthy of the price. Like it should be expensive because it's really, really, really good food.
Talk about the atmosphere, because I'm more of an atmosphere guy.
It's a nice atmosphere. Well, I've only been there once, and I sat kind of like by the door. So I didn't really get to like the back. It was really busy. So I didn't get to the back. So I don't know what it was really like in the rest, I don't know, of the restaurant.
It always seems busy.
It's always busy. We had to make reservations and they only had like one little tiny slot open.
Reservations.
Make reservations. But another thing about it is instead of, it's kind of more of a shareable place. Like you order a bunch of appetizers and then all share them. Okay. Or you can order a meal, but like they have meals too. But I don't know. I think a lot of people go there and like share appetizers.
What type of food would you say? American, steak, what is that? Italian? What, fish?
None of the above. They had fish. Okay. Honestly, I don't know what kind of food it is.
It's the type of menu you can't even pronounce it?
I had fried artichoke hearts, some like dumpling thing with goat cheese, bacon wrapped dates.
Oh wow.
What else?
Bacon wrapped dates. That's fun.
Mussels, really good mussels.
Okay. That sounds like a Mariah meal.
Yes. It was a Mariah meal. It's really good. So I just had to mention.
I have heard really good things about it though. Yeah. The Cozy Taberna. Actually, your mom and dad went there when like they were doing a soft open. They literally had like I think just limited hours, and maybe they were trying out cooks, whatever, just getting their menu right. And Tom and Shelly both came back saying, "You guys need to try this."
Yeah, and they said don't bring your kid there because it's not a kid-friendly place. Yeah. Okay. The next place we really like. I feel like you'll either love it or you'll hate it, is the Korean barbecue place over on Lancaster.
Wear sweatpants.
Oh my gosh. I always wear leggings there. One time I wore jeans and regretted it, but it's right by, it's in the same building that it used to be Red Robin, which Korean barbecue over Red Robin any day of the week. Way better. But anyway, you can order like from their menu, like just a regular meal, which I've tried, and whatever I've tried has been really good there. But you can also do the like all you can eat option where they bring you endless meat and you choose. There's so many different kinds. You choose what kind you want, and then you cook it right in front of you. It's like a little
You cook it
I don't know.
yourself. Yeah, there's
you
like
cook it
32 different
yourself.
options. There's
They bring it kimchi.
the best. My favorite meal out of that meat list is the short ribs, the beef short ribs. I think it's bulgogi. I don't know. I'm probably butchering that, but they soak it in a really good marinade, and you really can't go wrong. But bring a wallet because it can get expensive.
Yeah, that's true.
Is what I've got to say.
Okay,
it's a once in a quarter meal. You do it maybe 4 times a year, or else you're going to get too big. Okay,
the last one I wrote is I think these are just things that I was craving. Is Rudies Steakhouse, but their happy hour is so good. And I'm not talking like drinks. Like I don't really know what that's like. Maybe their happy hour is good for drinks as well. But for like their happy hour food menu, their steak bites are so good. Is it mussels or clams? I don't even know.
We get the steamed
really
clams.
Okay, the clams. Yeah, they're so good.
Their happy hour menu, the steamed clams, you really can't go wrong. They bring you a big bowl of them with garlic cheese bread, technically. It's quite fabulous. That's one of Mariah's favorite dishes, midday snack kind of, but we use that as a meal.
And happy hour is the best time to go because you feel like you have the place to yourself. Like it's not usually, it's probably only during the week. I was going to say during the week at least, but we only usually go during the week, during happy hour. And it is like,
usually after the show.
It's just it's so peaceful. You sit by the fire. Like it's just it's like a good place to just relax. So that was the only other place I don't know if you have any.
I got a couple. Okay.
Bad taste bud options.
So one of my favorites, partly because if you like a good bar, they got a decent drink list, and I love this place for their old fashions. That's once in a new moon type thing, but they are expensive. It's like $19 for a drink. But it's worth it, I think. I get a smoked old fashioned there, and this is going to be Ritters downtown. Their atmosphere is great. It's usually business environment, and they're morning to night. So you'll see a variety of people, and they got a lot of space. They even have a downstairs basement area, so you can bring parties. You can cater there, and I think it's a really good option because they got multiple things of food that you can make a pizza. Salads are terrific, and sandwiches, burgers, that type of thing. But it's all really good product is what I have to say. It's organic and good material. It's a good taste in your mouth.
Their beet salad is so good, and their shoestring fries. Like I'm not even a fry person, but their shoestring fries, I think they have rosemary on them, and then I don't even know what the dip is, but there's some dip that they have with it, and it's really good.
Now, let's go to something if like you're wanting a soup bowl, more of a warm feeling, maybe you're feeling under the weather, or you just want a soup. There's some people that want something warm, a good broth. Simply Pho is going to be terrific. It's here on Commercial Street, right across from Fred Meyer's. And
they are really good.
That's one of my favorite pho. Is it pho or pho?
I think it's pho, but I call it pho.
Okay, I'm going to switch it to pho. Simply Pho is going to be your go-to pho place here in Southeast Salem. There's multiple places though around here in Salem.
Is also really good.
In Kaiser?
Is that Kaiser or North Salem? I think it's Kaiser. They're really good
off of
as
River
well.
Road, I believe.
Yes.
So if you're wanting a warm soup, you can, and they got the beef, they got briskets, they got that type of, and they put it in and it cooks itself. So what I like them for is their broth. Seriously, their broth just tastes different than the other pho places that I've experienced and been to here around Salem. But once again, you are going to be paying a little bit more, but you'll notice the bowl size. It's quite big if you get the full bowl. So be aware of that one.
Okay, another restaurant I just thought of. How could I forget? It's my favorite. The atmosphere, you don't go there for the atmosphere. It's not the best, but the food is the best.
What is it? She's going to Google it. So
I don't know the name. Al-Labeek. You know what I'm talking about? They've got the best lamb. It's like Middle Eastern.
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
it's Middle
State
Eastern.
Street.
Okay, Al-Aqsa. Fine Middle Eastern. It is on State Street. 1326
Good
State
option.
Street. If you like Middle Eastern food,
it's one of the only ones around though.
Run over there. Yeah, that's why I like it so much. Their food is like so good. The people that run it are always so sweet, and there's just nowhere in Salem. There's so many places in Portland to get that kind of food, and it's all so good. But like here in Salem, there's just not really a ton of options, but they're really good. You know,
Yeah.
unless you go to a food cart. There's food carts with them, but
Just because
Yes.
we're not pronouncing the name right, listen to this. If you want Middle Eastern food here in Salem, it's on State Street. Just type in Middle Eastern food.
Yeah.
It's going to come up with the State Street address. It's going to be that building. Check their hours, though. They vary.
yeah.
Pizza. We can't not talk about pizza. Okay, everybody needs a late night munchie, or just order a pizza for the family for dinner, lunch, or even breakfast, as I like to do. It's I've explored prices. I've seen what I like. I'm a personal guy that doesn't like high crust, so a lot of dough. I kind of like what's it called? It's a flatter crust. Is that what a flat type pizza?
Oh, like a thin crust.
Thin crust. There
Thin.
we go. So that's how much I eat pizza. But when I do, I'm going to West Salem at Walreese.
Oh, yeah.
The reason is
You
the
like them.
price. You can't beat it. It's similar to Paddington's. I just feel like the service at Paddington's kind of went down. I'm not bashing them. Great business, great family. But Walreese, for your bang for your buck, it's going to satisfy you. That's how I am. I love it. So
They're good. They are good. We went to most recently Nobal Wave downtown Salem.
that was on my list of next things.
Oh, you were
going
gonna
to
talk about it?
No,
Okay.
please give me your experience, because everybody's taste buds are different.
Okay, I'll give you my opinion of it. I have a hard time finding food there because I'm someone that I just don't really enjoy the taste of fried food that much, and it's very hard finding something on their menu that's like not fried. Like most of the food I feel like is. Their cheese curds though, they're really good.
Those were good.
A little too much fried though, for my opinion. Like I
I
want to
felt
taste
that
more
too.
of the cheese. I don't want so much bread. You know what I mean? But they
Yeah.
are really good.
I'm assuming every dish is different though, because these
Yes.
are hand fried
Yeah.
cheese curds.
Yeah, but I mean I like the little booth we sat in. I like the
yeah.
atmosphere. I like the restaurant itself. It's not necessarily my kind of food, but you like it, right?
I loved it.
Yeah.
It's Cajun style food.
Yeah.
It's more fried
Yeah.
food. Okay, honestly, more chicken. They got great sandwiches. Their chicken sandwich was phenomenal, and their appetizers, I would say, is going to be one of your go-tos. I haven't had a drink there, but what I can tell you after walking downtown, because I believe they're right across the street from Archive and Ritters and this. No, I think just those two restaurants, but they're across the street from it. So everything's like similar in proximity. So you can like bar
close.
hop in a sense when it comes nighttime here in Salem. I've walked past it and like the place is buzzing. You know, you got this atmosphere, you got this crew, you got the crowd with music going out. You got people outside, eating outside, because there are booths outside, or at least there used to be.
In the summer, it probably is.
And I mean, I really enjoy it. They got lights, neon things going. So it kind of, they've created this aura around them of fun. It's a bright blue color, which I personally love. It's my favorite color. So that attracts me even more. Go try it out.
Yeah.
I recommend doing it more in the evening time than daytime. They might have a happy hour menu. I've just never explored it.
I'm sure they do. I don't know. One time we went there during the summer and there was live music playing outside and it was just so much fun. Yeah. Good place.
Now, I feel like we would be a little hypocritical if we did not talk about coffee joints.
Oh,
We
okay. I was gonna
get
do
a morning
separate.
coffee.
I was gonna do a separate show just for coffee, but we can go there.
Let's
we can go there?
Let's each name off one of our favorites, and then we can do another show just based off coffee or breakfast joints.
Okay,
That's cool?
Yeah, we can do that.
We'll do that. Who
Okay.
knows when?
Well,
but
wait.
it will be coming in the future.
Lately, I've discovered a kind of new go-to. I've been going to Mama's Bistro very
Okay,
often.
that's the one I thought you'd be talking about.
I don't know. I just never went there, but I've been going through. I've never gone inside. You can go inside. I've gone through the drive-through, and the reason I like them is because they have a really good chai. It's actually sugar-free, which I like because
You're
a
a
lot of
chai
places
girl.
don't have that. Yeah, so it's
Who
really
got
good.
you
I like it.
into chais? Because when we first met, you never drank a chai.
Yeah, I did.
No.
at like a coffee
I know
shop.
one individual that I know for a fact got you into chai tea.
Oh, well, like making it at home. I have
Who
a friend,
got you into it?
Vanessa, who makes really good like chai tea
Shout
on
out
the
to
stove.
Vanessa.
Yeah,
I wanted you to say her name. I'm gonna send her this video now, or this
Oh my
this podcast.
but it's different from a coffee shop. Like when you make it that way at home with like the Indian spices and stuff. But
Okay, so Mama.
anywho,
what? Give another shout out to the
Mama's
business.
Bistro. They
Located
have
where? Commercial
It's
Street,
okay. It's
Southeast
Commercial
Salem.
Street. It's but like going like
Central
close to
Salem.
downtown. It's right across the street from Best Little Roadhouse. Right by Dutch Brothers, the one on the one up there.
Name dropping another coffee joint. Right on.
I know. It's a lot better than Dutch Bros. But also their food is good. They have breakfast sandwiches and they're not frozen like Starbucks's. They make them, I'm pretty sure at least. They're really good. You can like build your own kind of however you want to make it and what you want to put on it. And me and Astrid really like them. So,
all right. Well, my coffee of choice lately has been a new coffee shop, believe it or not. It's mom and pop owned, so family run, family owned, and their beans are local and organic. I talked to them about it, so I needed to know more about this coffee because it's a new coffee brand.
Yeah.
And it's right in Turner, Oregon, off of I-5. If you Google Well House Coffee, I thought their coffee was phenomenal. I'm a 6 shots on ice guy, so I needed to know what that roast was like. It has been terrific, strong, and it's kept me alert all day long until dinner almost.
No, it's true though. If you're someone who likes the taste, like when I get, sometimes I get tea, sometimes I get different things, but like if I'm gonna get let's just say an Americano, I really want a good tasting coffee. And there's certain coffee shops, I won't say any names, that I go to sometimes and they just don't like the coffee.
They don't do
taste.
it.
You can tell it's like
Just
not good
doesn't work.
quality beans. Like it's just not good. But when I got my first, I got a decaf iced Americano with a little bit of heavy cream.
Simple
And
drink.
it's so good. I didn't want to add anything else like flavoring because you don't want to take like the coffee itself was so good. Like the taste of the roast. Like I really am a fan. It's basically, it's so close to Salem. Like if you're in South Salem, it's like 2 minutes from you. So go try it.
Another thing that I mentioned though, the location of it, it's right off of I-5. You can't miss it. It's off of Delaney Road if you really need an address. It's called Well House Coffee. The branding on it, by the way, is phenomenal. They got this nice wood, dark wood stain going with
cute.
a white. It's super cute and classy. I haven't tried their food if they have food, but what I do know,
If they have food.
it's a drive-through shop only. Okay, there's no sitting or anything. But
Maybe in the summer though.
But what I do know
What?
is their coffee tasted phenomenal, and it's locally owned, locally operated with organic beans. And I thought that was phenomenal. So I'm always going to support a business like that, especially with the branding right now.
Absolutely.
It's been terrific.
If you like chai tea, their chai tea is like
if
really
you
good
saw
too.
the old building
Yes.
compared to what it is now,
Yeah.
unbelievable. It went through new ownership, and I couldn't be more happy with it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we just gave you like so many restaurants to try, so many foods on their menus to try, whether you're someone who's from here, you're visiting. A lot of our clients that we work with are people who want to come to the area because they're thinking about moving here and they want to come to the area before to check it out. So maybe these are some places that you can go while you're in town and just to kind of give you a feel for what it's like here. Or if you're someone who is moving or just moved here, hopefully this gives you a little bit of
these are not
ideas on
paid
places to go.
sponsorships, by the
No,
way.
this is just
we
from
are
the heart.
naming these
Places
because
we love.
this is where we personally go. So
Yeah.
we want to give you the realistic Oregon experience, Salem, Oregon, and specific experience.
Yeah.
So if you're viewing this show, you ever travel, you visit Salem, Oregon, go point these places out, put it on a map, put it in your notes in your phone.
Yeah.
Go try one.
Yeah.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We're going to bring you a breakfast and coffee show here sometime soon as well.
Yeah, good idea. All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell because we come on here every week with new videos, and we'll see you soon.